Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video tutorial for Voiceflow. Today we're going to be building our very first Alexa skill. It's going to be very basic, but it'll be a lot of fun. So what we're actually going to do in this skill is we're going to have Alexa ask the user, do you want to hear a dog joke or a cat fact? And then based off what the user says, Alexa will either do a dog joke or a cat fact. It's a super basic skill and we can make it in only a couple of minutes, so let's hop right in. So we are right where we left off. As you can see on the canvas here, we have our start block and our speak block. So I'm actually going to get rid of this speak block since we're not going to use this one. And I'm going to do this by going into the gear and I can hit delete. Okay, so there goes that. Now I do want to drag in a different speak block. I was just sort of showing off the delete function there. And I want to drag in a new speak block, and I'm going to have Alexa ask the user a question. So I'm going to say, hi there, do you want to hear a cat fact or a dog joke? Okay, so now we want to link our start block, which is where all the conversations with Alexa start. And we want to drag that to the speak, and there we go. Now they are connected. So now I want to go over to the green choice block, and I want to drag that out. Now what the choice block allows us to do is to ask the user questions and have predefined paths based off of what the user says. So let's add two choices here. One choice is going to be for cat facts and the other is going to be for a dog joke. So let's do cat facts and dog joke. What you'll see here is that there are two different numbers on the choice block. The same as in our choice menu in here. So you can see every block when you click on it has a different menu on the right bar. In here, the number 1 is for cat facts, and so that's going to be this connector. And for number 2, which is dog joke, that's going to be this connector. Now, of course, when when people are talking, they're not always going to say exactly cat facts. They might say something like, "Tell me the cat one," or the cat facts one sounds cool. And so you can take in different variations of what the user says, and Voiceflow, depending on what Alexa hears, will try to match the best closest option. So here I'm going to say, tell me the cat one, and I'm also just going to have an option just for cat. And in here I'll do the same one, the dog one, and dog. Okay. So now we want to drag out the different speak blocks for what's going to happen depending on what the user says. Now there are two different speak blocks here, so I actually want to label them. So I can go up to the top here, and I can label this. So I'm going to call this one cat fact, and you'll see it actually labels the block on our canvas. And I'm going to label this one dog joke, and I will put that one on our canvas as well. So now I go into our choice block and I see that number 2 is dog joke. And so we want to drag that down and connect that to here. And we see that number 1, the number 1 choice is cat facts. So we're going to drag that up to cat facts. And in each of our speak blocks here, we want Alexa to say something different depending on what the user chooses. So we'll say, cats are not dogs. It's a pretty lame cat fact, but that's the fact. And a dog joke. I can't think of a good one. But I'll say this is a good dog joke. I should have had one prepared, but I didn't. Cool. Okay, so now we have our very basic skill, and you can see that it branches off of the two different choices here. So let's actually test it out in our Alexa simulator. So I'm going to hit test, and you'll see this drop down, and I'll say, hi there, do you want to hear a cat fact or a dog joke? And I'm going to say dog joke. This is a good dog joke. Cool, and we'll test one more time here. Cat fact or dog joke. Now I'll say cat fact, and I'll say cats are not dogs. So you can see it branched out either way. And if we wanted to test that on our device, you could actually hit upload to Alexa, and that's what we're going to be doing in the next video. I'm going to show you guys how you can actually now test your basic skills on your own Alexa devices. We'll see you in the next video.